Hey, good morning. It is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. Wednesday. We forget our time. It all mixes it together. So it's Wednesday, and we about an hour ago left Jerome, Idaho. That's where we stayed last night. We didn't quite make it to Boise because we were just tired. We were running behind schedule anyway. We did a lot of sightseeing on our trip yesterday, just typically in the mountain, predominantly in the mountain areas, and so that kind of set us back a little bit, but no big deal because this morning we were up and running. We are sprinting to Portland, Oregon. We'll be there about 2 o'clock their time, and then from there we're just going to check into our hotel, and then we're going to go around and sightsee Portland today and tomorrow. So we're spending a whole day tomorrow in Portland. Unfortunately, weather forecast says it's going to be rainy and cold, which kind of sucks because they had a couple of days of sun, and we're going to get into it during the bad times.
And sightseeing means eating food out of the food truck.
Yes, this is the food cart capital of the U.S. And yes, so we're going to be eating quite a bit. We're going to be eating just little spots here, little spots there, and pretty much just making a whirlwind tour of the food carts. And of course, we are going to stop by Voodoo Donuts, and maybe we'll send donuts to some of our friends. We don't know who. And if you get a donut, we love you. Maybe not. If you don't, sorry. So anyway, so yeah, we're gonna knock this trip out. It's gonna be about 8 hours. 2 o'clock Portland time is when we'll arrive, and our trip is almost done. Almost done. Right? This was a hard trip. This was a hard fun, especially through the center of the United States. It was hard. We loved driving through the Rocky Mountains yesterday. That was fun. It was snowy, it was cold, it was absolutely beautiful, and I would definitely do that again. But we are excited that this trip is coming to an end. So anyway, we will talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye. Okay, so we are going through Oregon right now, and the old Oregon Trail, and we're getting ready to head up into the mountains. And my fear is that, dialing 511 to check the road conditions, they're saying that chains, we need to carry chains on our car, either carry them or have them on or something like that. But the flashing signs on the side of the road says we don't need chains at the moment. So I'm a little concerned about that because I don't want to buy chains. This is like the last 3-4 hours of our trip, and I don't want to buy chains. Gone all this way, even through the Rockies, to buy chains.
Unless they're gold.
Unless they gold chains. But that's a big concern for me right now, is whether or not the road conditions are going to be good going through Columbia Pass. So we're crossing our fingers that we don't need to buy chains and that road conditions are safe. Anyway, but we're headed there now. We're in Oregon. 65 miles per hour.
Damn, big
with cops hanging out over there. Well, Jeff and I, we checked into our hotel here in Portland, and we are now going to do a little exploring. We're going to head down towards the river walk, I guess it's called, and walk along there and take a look at the sights, do some shopping and maybe some eating. Well, do some eating, maybe some shopping. So we're headed there to do that now. So we're just trying to make it down to the waterfront, and we're walking semi-blindly, but I think the direction is pretty easy. So we're headed there right now. Okay, so we're just making our tour of some food carts here in downtown Portland, and we're running across a few of them, so we're just checking them out. So just kind of scoping things around, looking. Ooh, pollo asada. I love this. Yeah, this is the kind of eating we like. We like this. Ooh, tom yum soup. Yeah, some of these guys are closed. $5 with an ATM machine. A lot of it is like Middle Eastern food.
It probably literally was me bumping my foot and not feeling it and getting a scratch, and then being on the street, living on the street, and getting something in it.
Honey tattoo.
Scottish fish rolls.
Oh, so a lot of food carts. We're just gonna see which one we want. It's hard to choose. It's all so good, but there are a lot of Middle Eastern ones here. And you know, I can eat some Middle Eastern food. Okay, so we're leaving that food cart. For right now, we're gonna go up to the, what is it called?
Scottish Fisherman.
The Scottish Fisherman, or something like that.
Scottish fish and chips.
Fish and chips. It's up the road a little bit, so we're gonna check that out. So yeah, this is a food paradise, and you know, we love to eat, so we're excited about it. And I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. So we're gonna go find some place to eat now. Yeah, so this is the big one. Okay, we done tow up some food carts. So anyway, we're done eating. I had my share. It was a lot. That bowl of pho was huge. So now we're gonna be headed to a bar somewhere down here. So that's where we're headed to right now. Get some drinks and kind of chill out. All right, so we just kind of went to a couple of bars just to get some drinks, and I think we're both kind of tired.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. So we're gonna walk back to the hotel, call it a night, and then tomorrow get up and do our thing. But we're gonna spend all day pretty much in the city, looking around again, and eating some more. I think I'm gonna call it a night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Night. Happy Thursday, the 23rd. You know, we lose so much track of time here and days, but it is April 23rd, and Jeff and I are up early and running around. We just got the car washed. It was absolutely filthy from the drive, but now we are up early trying to get things done, and we are still on East Coast time. So so we were up at 5, so we went to the gym, worked out a little bit, and had breakfast, and got the car washed, and now we're headed to Office Depot because I need a printer to be able to fax to scan and email things, and also to print things out. But we're also doing a drive around town just to kind of get sightseeing from the car. It's supposed to be a rainy day today. Starting at 11, it's going to be rainy really bad. Then later on in the afternoon, on and off. So the day's practically a washout, but it's our last day in Portland. So we are gonna walk around downtown again to check things out. But in the meantime, we are just sightseeing around town in the car. You know, about a month ago we were in New York City, and this kind of feels like a deja vu of that. So Jeff and I have decided to go out ahead and walk through the city despite the weather. It's a little drizzly but cold. The weather is cold and rainy, but we're gonna go through and we're gonna walk around. We are gonna go ahead and eat again through the food carts and have lunch there and nibble our way across town. So that's our plan for today. No, not at all. No.
Well, you know, that sounds like a good plan for me. I can handle that.
DMX right now. Okay, so we got Jeff a raincoat for this weather, and doesn't it? It looks real good. It was my choice. I picked it out.
What?
I said it was my choice. I picked it out. But we're headed to Voodoo Donuts for some coffee and donuts. So that's where we're headed to now. Okay, so Jeff and I had our donut at Voodoo. We ended up having to share the cock and balls. It was a little too big for one person to handle, so we ended up sharing one of the donuts together. So we had one cock and balls, and it was actually pretty darn good. Yeah.
It was like Boston cream.
Yeah, it was like Boston cream, but the dough that they used was actually pretty good. So we're gonna head over to the food carts and get some lunch there.
Stand right there.
We got some Vietnamese salad rolls with a warm peanut butter sauce, and Jeff is ordering some fried haddock with some chips from the Frying Scotsman. So we're gonna be eating that soon, and then after we nibble on this, we're gonna go around and get some more food. Alright, so I got the Vietnamese spring roll or salad rolls. Gets dipped into a peanut butter sauce, and Jeff has haddock with chips from the Frying Scotsman.
Delicious.
So anyway, yeah, so we're enjoying lunch. The peanut sauce definitely makes this. This is shrimp instead of tofu, and the peanut sauce just makes it awesome. Holy cow.
Look.
Damn. Bird. We did a lot of walking on full bellies too. So we're headed back to the hotel, kind of chillax a little bit. We're gonna head out to a restaurant across the river called Pact. It's a Thai restaurant, and we're gonna have dinner there tonight. So we're pretty excited about that.
Silva.
There's 3 stories. So Jeff and I were at the Lloyd Center Mall here in Portland, just killing some time. This has an ice skating rink in it, and it looks pretty freaking cool. Like, their malls here are cool. Ours aren't cool. So I stopped by this really unique tea place, and I got this tea. It's called boba tea. I've never had it before, and it has these like round balls up in it, and they actually taste pretty good. I was actually surprised at first, but I've never had anything like this before, and this is very cool. Very cool. Very refreshing too. Got balls up in it. Well, Jeff and I are on our way back to the hotel. It's getting dark. We got caught in the rain. So it's cold, it's rainy, and we are headed back to the hotel. We're gonna do a little bit of packing tonight just to make sure that we have everything all straight. Tomorrow we're gonna get up early, probably do some gym stuff, and then have breakfast. Well, load our car, have breakfast, and then head on to Seattle to check into my apartment. I look forward to getting that all done. But anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a night. We are gonna call it a night. We had a good day today. The weather was a little, but we had an awesome dinner, great lunch, and we are ready to call it a night. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.